day in June 2024. Welcome. Let's get right into the pages for today.
Hot and fresh off the press, these are the front pages.
Please note that these headlines are only read as published according to the editorial guidelines of these various media outlets and have got nothing to do with Nigeria Info. So ensure that you have the facts, the details, every information that you need, even while you react to any headline that has your attention today. We're streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Shout out to Benga. And let's get into The Guardian right now. World Blood Donor Day. Risky black market booms as many shun voluntary donation. When was the last time you donated blood? Clark, CN re-echo restructuring calls after Democracy Day celebrations. Expensive away games, poverty, profits, performance hobble demand for local league. Labour to demand minimum wage arrears as governors, employers meet Tinubu. Ex-Fed boss Osibajo advocate investment in African infrastructure. Implement friendly policies. Babalola charges Tinubu, Kwara. Leadership system failure, biggest Nigeria's problems, says Ashimolowo. 200 housing applicants beg Ogun government for allocation 2 years after. Mimico, others seek future-focused solutions to tackle challenges. Not all celebrities, successful persons are role models, mentors to children, says Sanwo-Olu. Ogun indigent students decry non-receipt of government's Educash award, alleged scam, propaganda. Unknown persons kill 46-year-old man in Delta. Pastor bags live imprisonment for sexual assault in Ekiti. Police arrest 4 kidnappers, rescue victim in Kaduna. Moving on to the Punch, Dangote refinery plans 5.3 billion liters fuel storage. NNPC withdraws suit against ExxonMobil. Seplat $1.28 billion deal. Buyers in last-minute rush for Salah Rams lament exorbitant costs. Unremitted gas royalty flare penalty hits $1.4 billion according to NEITI, NEITI. 62,000 naira minimum wage. Labour faults politicians jumbo pay. National Assembly gets bill after Salah. Tinubu gets bill proposing return to regional government Friday. Nance opposes 6-year term for president's governors. Judiciary faces integrity crisis over conflicting judgments. Kano traders protest government's demolition of 5,000 stalls. Hoodlums brutalize Ogun farmers for refusing to take oath. Let's move into the Vanguard. Hardship, labor kicks as 20 states deny workers' wage award. Local government autonomy. Supreme Court reserves judgment on federal government suit against 36 governors. Minimum wage will pay what we can afford. Tinubu. Naira down to 1,500 naira to the dollar in parallel market. Motorcycles importation rises 205% to 73.59 billion naira. I faked my kidnap to extort money from my mother, 27-year-old lady. Police arrest 6 in national security breach crackdown. Inflation, investment firms project further rise beyond 34%. Democracy Day, political class holding Nigerians in the juggler, NAS. 3 killed, 1 injured in another mining pit collapse in Niger. NCDC alerts on cholera outbreak. And that's it on the Vanguard. Let's see what the Daily Trust is saying. Angry Abuja residents burn rubber scarves after policeman's death. Tinubu names Yar'Adua's economic advisor, DG Budget Office. No going back on military support for democracy, CDS. Cholera, NCDC, beg your pardon, raises alert as 30 die in 6 months. Code urges Tinubu to address insecurity with clear timelines. Troops killed terrorist leader Buhari Yadi, others in Kaduna. Rainstorm destroys over 100 houses in Jigawa. Police ban Daba in Kanu. Refinery, oil sector mafia fighting us, Dangote. Our final stop is the leadership. Amid failed regulation, British curriculum dominates private schools. Wike, Mr. Projects, making his mark in nation's capital. Federal government secures $2.25 billion World Bank support for economic reforms. Tinubu appoints Tanimu Yakubu, DG Budget Office. Niwa demands share from $700 million cabotage fund as federal government mulls disbursement. Africa's gas sector requires $245 billion fresh investments to harness potentials. OPEC forecasts global oil demand rise in H2. Make government accountable, PRP candidate tasks citizens. NIMET begins staff performance management training. Government tasked on policy to expand business scope, attract investors. And that's it on Leadership this morning. Let's get to your reactions right now. Remember, we're streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. To call in, numbers to call 0700 951 0000, 08095 974869, and 08099930137. Please, once you get through on the phone lines, move away from your device, state your name, your location, and kindly go straight to sharing your point. Let's get to you now. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Itodo.
Good morning.
The president said...
What's your name, sir? When you call in, please state your name.
Okay, sorry, sir. Prophet Michael Uchimoke.
Go ahead.
He said we can pay what we can afford on minimum wage. And I tell the leaders of Nigeria, I tell him, the president, that Nigeria can pay up to 1 million naira for their workers. What they need to do is to reduce their own expenses. It's wickedness. It's wickedness to Nigerians, for goodness sake. And this this thing that is happening, not taking care of workers, not taking care of citizens, is time bomb. It's time bomb. It will happen.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo.
Welcome.
Happy Friday to you.
Happy Friday. Thank you. What's your name, sir?
My elder brother, Salasi, and Abakari, and Amonitara, and my brother from Niger State, Obatenje from Omali. This is a lovely brother from North Central, living from Afida, Haruna. We can see what you can offer by Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Mr. Itodo.
Yes.
That's why these are politicians of today didn't say about their civil servants. They take the ministers from 42 to 48 and they take the allowances. They take the national assembly member salary. Why they cannot increase the salary of the workers? The president increased the age. The age is uncountable. And they pay them a lot of money. The people at the so far they cannot pay they can't pay house rent, they can't pay hospital bills, they can't pay school their children's school fees, and the salary rights have increased, everything has increased in the APC regime. And our advice is label. If it is to pay, they should not go back. Let them go back to strike. Even though now 1 month they don't sit down and resolve this thing.
All right.
Because workers are suffering. Many people cannot even pay point their account to their offices.
All right, madam.
Workers are dying every day. God deliver from the Tinubu.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome.
The Agaba is the one and only.
Thank you. Welcome.
I say, let me always address you from the roots.
Yes.
I greet Malam Haruna, the last caller, and the listeners and callers of this great radio station. My call this morning is to commend our security men. Whenever I heard them getting, overpowering the terrorists, it gladdened my heart. And I want to say they should do more. It shouldn't be any repented bandit, any repented Boko Haram or something like that. Abba Gida Gida is to demolish 5,000 shops in Kano. How about Governor? These people, I don't really know how some people, when they come to power, they fail to know that it's high as 8 years old. No crown remain for someone head forever. Since the day he has come to Kano, he has been demolishing, and he keep demolishing. I'm not happy with that. Thank you.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning, perfect gentleman. Itodo.
Welcome.
Happy Friday. I visualize the great Malam Haruna for great all the callers, listeners, contributors on this great media empire called Nigeria. So keep it up for professionalism and consistency. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
President Tinubu received regional government bill. They should not impose return us to regional government. Regional government will depend tribalism, negative sentiment of tribalism. It will polarize politics. Nigeria are more integrated on that current federation system, on that state component. They should not return us. The regional government led us to the collapse of First Republic. Nigeria are more united, are more integrated. People reside where they choose to reside under current federation. It will return us to tribalism. And it should be subjected to public hearing. Unlike, it should not be the same thing where they return us to all a national item without public hearing. It's undemocratic. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Yes, welcome. You sound far away from your device. Do you want to please speak up?
Yeah, good morning. How are you, sir?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you, sir?
Yeah, thank God it's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday. What's your name?
This is Ojo, the next president.
Welcome, Ojo. Please go ahead.
Yeah, Salasi Nakwana. Sanu. Yeah, one of your headlines said that NSC said that the governor is complaining about the governor Dompo P. Yeah, this is what we have been talking about. I think the NSC is getting it right now. If government cannot pay minimum wage, let the government, governor, president, senator, all of them slash down their allowances and salary so that they will have money to pay. It's not only the citizens should be suffering and carrying the burden of this country. After all, it's not the citizens that spoiled the country. It is the politicians that destroyed the country to this level. So they should be ready to face the consequence. Now, Mr. President is saying that they can only pay what they can pay. We know what they can pay. They cannot tell us this is what they can pay. So everybody should benefit from this government so that things will move well. We should not be killing the egg that is laying the golden egg. They should be fair. They should have the fear and the feeling of human being.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go to the live feed right now and take some of your comments. We're streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Don't forget to subscribe to the platform. Adedeji Adesoji, why will an applicant wait 3 years to get allocation for housing after applying? Is it that there is no plan from the onset? The Ogun State government should answer. God bless Nigeria. Moazo John Lasisi in Chigo Buhari says, yes, Ashimolowo is right. Our system is failing. It's like nothing is working. Things are falling apart and the center can no longer hold water. The government must rise to the occasion and Nigeria a better place. God bless my country. Also, Francis Namani from Amangunze in Enugu State. Thank God it's Friday. Thank you for the compliments. Also, the WHO and CDC and other health-related bodies should rise up to avoid further spread of cholera. May God help us. And Adedeji Adesoji watching live from Scotland. Obunike Paul, federal government can pay any amount labor is demanding, but for corruption and greed, that would not happen, is how he ends his message. Let's check out WhatsApp right now. The number is 08099300137. You can call that number, send a message. Do it to include your name and your location. Minimum wage. Ishaku in Lugbe says, when it comes to payment of wages to civil servants, there is no money. Almost every week, there is new appointment giving, and some of us know how much is a take-home payment for such a new political appointment, and it's expected, or we are expected to be quiet. It's obvious that Nigeria is truly turn by turn. We are only being deceived daily by false hope. There's money for political class to live flamboyant lifestyles. The reason I, for one, would never believe the political elite. Nigeria will surely overcome, is how Ishaku ends his message. No going back on protection of democracy. CDS is a good talk, as we are not surprised by that. Other climes would not take maladministration. You have to condone so much in Nigeria, is what Isa in Buhari says. And Evans Mega in Lugbe Dangote says oil mafia more deadly than drug mafia. Please, who are this mafia? Can the government clamp down on them? Is a question that Evans is asking. The president should reverse all anti-people policy before things get out of hand. It's now 6:50 a.m. In a few minutes, we'll go on the break, and at 7 o'clock, the news will come up. But let's take a few more calls. Please go straight to your point. You have limited time to give room for others to also get the chance to call in and share their thoughts. Good morning.
Hello.
Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
Good morning.
Thank you. This is Ben on the line.
Welcome, Zebin.
Thank you. This morning, I heard about the bill returning and debt to regional government, to be presented to the president. Yes. It is a welcome development because the present structure we are in is faulty. You have, some dominant forces, and it's not promoting that unity that we needed. Yes. So let them respond to regional government where everyone will have that sense of belonging. Every regional will manage their own resources, manage their own efforts, so that for Nigeria to continue to exist. I love it so much.
All right. Thank you, Zeben. Good morning.
Good morning, Deacon Itodo.
Welcome.
I remember Mustafa Bakara, I'm calling from PW.
Sorry about that. Do well to call back. Good morning.
Mr. Itodo, good morning, sir.
Welcome. Your device is on. Please move away from it.
Okay, thank you, sir. I want to contribute on this matter, sir.
Please go ahead. What's your name, sir?
My name is Jima Folanyo. I'm calling from Abuja right now.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I want to talk about this minimum wage issue, sir. Let me just tell you the country we are now in this country. We have the money. God bless this country. But our leader is our problem, sir. They know what they're supposed to do. Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you. We're listening to you.
Yes, sir. They know what they're supposed to do, but they don't want to do it. But me, as God is alive, God was, you know, this country, the problem we have in this country that our leader, they don't have God's mind. They belong to another side. Let me just say, I'm sorry to say this. Because some of them, the money they acquire now, what are they going to use with that money? What are they going to do with those money that people are suffering? Me, as a person, I'm using car in a week, my brother. I spend up to 120,000 in fuel. But I cannot even save 20,000 naira in a week. Can you imagine that? So let me advise government now. If they want this country to move forward, let them reduce the fuel price, bring it down, and open border.
All right.
That's just the way. If not, if the fuel still remain like this, the sources still continue like this, we remain the same place.
All right,
Because
Jima.
they don't even know what to do. They don't know what to do. But I want to tell them now today, what they're going to do that this country is going to come to normal, let them bring the fuel price down. Then you will see everything, and open border, you will see everything will be normal again.
All right, Jima.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you
sir.
for sharing your thoughts. Let's get to you now. You have 60 seconds. Welcome.
All right. Like I was trying to say, Abubakar Ali, Tinubu became from Itodo. Of course, they will pay what they can afford, but let them be reasonable. Federal government should be reasonable, and they should look at the current economic realities while working on how to reduce the food inflation, because the figure the labor is looking for is unrealistic. If the federal government should pay that figure, we are gone. Inflation will hit the rooftop. So government must do that, and they must provide security for farmers so that they can go back to farm. It is our inability to farm to our maximum for over 5-6 years that is causing all of this. Thank you for the wonderful opportunity.
All right, thank you for sharing your thoughts. It's now 6:54 right here on Nigeria Info 95.1 Abuja. We're streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. In case you missed it, you can go on there to catch up and still share your thoughts and be a part of the conversation. We'll go on the break right now. When we come back, we'll get more of your reactions. Do well to stay tuned, stay hydrated, stay warm. It's a cold morning in the FCT.
This is Nigeria Info